on the full moon of the month of Phalgun, during a lunar eclipse, everyone was chanting the holy names of Hari to counteract the inauspiciousness. And in Shantipur, Śrī Advaita Prabhu and Haridāsa Ṭhākura, seeing everyone chanting, they were ecstatic. Let this eclipse last forever. That was their thoughts. And it was at that moment that the Supreme Personality of Godhead appeared from the womb of Sachi Devi, just like the moon emerges from the ocean. When Lord Chaitanya Mahāprabhu appeared, Haridāsa Ṭhākura and Advaita Prabhu felt such exhilaration in their hearts, even though they were many miles away. Just from the ecstasy that was in their hearts, they could tell that the Lord had appeared. And they went mad in ecstasy, dancing, and nobody could understand why. Śrī Advaita Prabhu sent his consort Sita Thakurani to bring auspicious gifts for the newborn child of Sachi Devi. And when she saw him, she understood that the same Gopal who performed his pastimes in Gokul has appeared in this beautiful golden form. We know how in his early years, Neimi disguised his identity and even hid his mission. He was a very restless, mischievous child, a very bright but apparently arrogant student. And Advaita Prabhu and the other Vaiṣṇavas, they were praying to Krishna because the Lord covered over his real identity, so that even Advaita Acharya, Haridāsa Ṭhākura, and the others, they were not allowed to be aware that he was actually the Lord that they prayed for. It was the Yogamāyā potency. They had such attraction for him because they felt the same experience of being with Krishna in his presence, but at the same time, they felt impossible to be with him because he was always speaking about mundane subject matters like grammar and Sanskrit intricacies, and he was always challenging them to arguments. They would pray to Krishna, sometimes day and night, please make Neimi a devotee. If he becomes a devotee, he can make the whole world Krishna conscious. They were praying to Krishna, and Neimi was receiving those prayers. He was so happy with the love of his devotees. Śrīvas Ṭhākura, Advaita Acharya, Haridāsa Ṭhākura, all these people, they were just having Nam Sankirtan practically day and night, praying to Krishna to make Neimi a devotee. They loved him so dearly. And when Neimi returned from Gaya, after receiving initiation from Ishwarapuri, he was a devotee like this world has never seen. The absorption that he had in Krishna, the ecstasies that were exhibited on his body were unparalleled. One day Gadadhar and Neimi went to Advaita's house, and Advaita was worshipping the Lord with Ganges water and tulsi leaves, raising his arms, loudly chanting the holy names. When Neimi saw Advaita in such a state of ecstatic love, he was so moved he fell unconscious. While he was laying there unconscious, Advaita Acharya, he looked at Neimi. At that time, Neimi was about 18. Advaita Acharya was about 70. He was 52 years older. And he brought all the paraphernalia of worship and began to offer it to Neimi, who was laying unconscious. He started putting sandalwood and tulsi on his lotus feet, offering beautiful prayers. Namo Brahmanya Devaya Go Brahmana Hitaya Cha Jagat Hitaya Krishnaya Govindaya Namo Namaha. Taking dust from his feet, offering him flowers and frankincense and 5-pronged ghee lamps. Gadadhar, who was Neimi's friend, he didn't know what was happening. He said, Advaita Prabhu, he's just a child. Why are you worshiping him? And Advaita Acharya said, when will you give up the misconception that he is only a child? And then at that moment, Gadadhar Pandit understood he is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. That was the power of Advaita Acharya's conviction.